इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है। Yeah, so first of all, it was amazing. So the fact that we got to see such a rare console, a PS5 in person was amazing. Then we had not just one, two VRs, which all the students could experience.
It's good to see students, the new term, having fun.
It was much more than we expected. We love the Valorant tournament and we would love to see more of it here.
I want such kind of events in my college.
Yeah, this is one of the best events right now in our fest. A lot of people have come and told us, even professors came and told us, like, okay, this is an amazing event. They were especially enthralled by the VR. So honestly, this is has so much surpassed my expectations that I have nothing to correct.
Today, we're just going to be looking at how to go about selecting components for a DIY PC or a desktop gaming PC or a PC in general. And we're also going to be looking at how you can determine compatibility between different components.
So the graphic level is on another world.
Oh, amazing, bro!
Okay.
Super amazing, super good.
Mesmerizing.
Definitely had a blast.
And I must say it was really fun.
It was a terrific event.
It would be simply awesome.
Phenomenal. Really, really fun.
I think totally smooth.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day at SKOAR College Gaming Club. Today we are at North Cap University, Gurugram, exclusively hosting our SCGC Valorant tournament for our student gaming club. Alongside us today, we have got our partners who are there over here, our brand partners, which is Mountain Dew, which is our beverage partner for the day, whereas we have Tap by Visa as well, who are our credit card partners, as well as we have a network partner that is TP-Link. This event is actually going to be quite massive, to be honest, because I feel like we're going to see some really good gameplay today. But looking at our prize pool already, we are hosting the cup with a total prize pool of 10,000 rupees, where the winning team gets 5,000 rupees, the runner-ups get 3,000, the third place team gets 1,500, and the MVP of this game does get an extra 500 rupees. Alongside with that, they also get a C80 Wi-Fi router from TP-Link. Now, that is something that is very much crucial. So if we get back to today's game, it's going to be between Diego El Matador versus Warlords on the map of, wait for it, Haven. We are going to have a best of one on Haven, and I cannot wait because this is one of those maps which is like the classic matches you want to go to, have fun at. Good look at it. Now, previously while casting games of Haven, you have to keep into mind about all the rotations and all the small tactics that are there, the niche things which you have to keep in mind. But being honest, like while writing an article for me, I tend to notice that like certain characters who will be quite influential at on Haven, and one of them which caught my eyes was Breach, because Breach is a character that in the beginning of Valorant wasn't seen so much as such an important pick per se. But on the other side, now he's become as crucial as it gets. As we now get ready to be ready, because in short, we're just going to go to the agent selection. Now, if you transition back to that, you can clearly see how crucial Omen is. On both the teams, you can see like Omen could be selected, and guess what? You are going to see Diego El Matador go for, how do I put, a double duelist comp, which is quite interesting, alongside with an Omen. So you have a pseudo duelist per se, and you have two duelists, so it's going to be quite a lot of aggression on the attack. They know that Haven is kind of a defensive-minded map if you look at size of A and C, because it's quite long. Like A main and C main are quite long. So again to the game, whereas the opponents we clearly see have gone for a different idea where it's again per se they have focused more on SOA being your major duelist. So sorry, initiator. So let's see how does this go, because to be honest, it's going to get quite interesting and quite tasty. It really just seems that day where you can see a little bit more aggression from the teams, a bit more of understanding, and a bit more trying to just show the skills. Because at the end of the day, that's what everybody wants to do, or that's what everybody wants to be. So now, if you quickly look into the the map, the standard formation is going to be something that's going to be crucial over here. Because how do you attack? It's a pistol round. Pistol rounds are one of those rounds which get as as random as they get, but at the same time as important as they get as well, because you get the first map and you get the first round on the first map and immediately put the pressure, because the opponents are immediately, how would I put it, on a different, like they're one map down. So let's see what happens. We've got 2 seconds in and we already begin and we get it away, because you can clearly see that Teddy Bear is just like, yep, I'm just gonna hold it today, just relax and figure it out. Whereas you can see Diego El Matador kind of just chilling on aiming in. It's just like, yep, we've got a good day ahead. Let's just see what happens. We've got Hades playing on Reina, but guess what? There's a little bit of noise that Super El can hear. He's used his recon already, so information could not be given as well. But we already see the first pick that has been taken place, and immediately the push is coming to play. Everybody can just detect, like, okay, B is going to be planted. The smoke comes in, but still, was that a fake? Was that an understanding which was just like, hey, we'll just put on some pressure and then rotate? And clearly that is the case, because now after getting one pick at B, definitely rotating back and they get the other. Oh my god, that is another pick. He gets a collapse, 2 headshots, and now the defenders are all by themselves. It's 2v5 for the defenders. And flawless. Guess what? Doesn't need to be planted. Flawless by Diego El Matador, and that is that. An interesting first round where a little bit of mid control was seen to be given the priority which was needed, but immediately the rotations also came into play, which is kind of crucial. But again, even though Wallows tried to be a bit more, how to put it, a bit more coordinated, having 2 people on defense at one to go for the peak, they both were just not good enough for this round, but it's fine. I think so. It's an attacking buff, it happens. So now we're going to get into the next round, and it looks like it's a C push on this eco round, and the turret is put at spawn, and Rex and the rest of the team are just immediately going forward. They see one. Yeah, just see only fans. Interesting. Jags is just trying to wait for his team. The plant comes in. Did they see the plant? Does he get the pick? He goes for the pick. He does get him.
Spike down.
This leaves the situation in advantage of the attackers. They have to plant immediately, but the jet goes in. He's left to team it all alone, and that was never going to be their favor. 2-0. Diego El Matador. Now, what could be said over here was a good push initially. Like you catch the play off guard. It's just like, wait, the arena is like, wait, what is happening? A lot of pressure being put onto them. But following that, you could see a little bit of mismatch coordination that could be affecting them. Like when the jet just pushed through the smoke, whereas his teammate being there, he wasn't helpful and he went down, and that was that. So now you're in a situation where, wait, the jet, I believe we've got a tech pause right here because the jet is not responding from the defensive team. But you can clearly see one thing over here. Each of them are almost on like half buys or broken buys right now, because they're trying to make sure that the defenders per se, War Dogs, have to make sure that, hey, no matter what, you get a little bit of momentum. It's all about the momentum. And right now, maybe this break could go against them. Maybe this could break the momentum, or it doesn't. We will simply find out. It has a little bit of weight over here that we can clearly see. Just waiting for the jet to be active again, and we can push through. But until then, it will just be like a good day to notice and say that, how do I put it? Valorant is getting bigger, and we are just happy that we can. We are energized by Mountain Dew per se because, well, those are our beverage sponsors, and as well as TP-Link, who are our network sponsors as well. And don't forget about TapTap by Visa as well. But yeah, I mean, from this round, you can clearly see from the scorecard that Hades is just pushing it. 5 kills, 0 deaths. And on the other hand, I am nerfed. Doesn't seem nerfed, to be honest. Is on 3 kills. Where the defenders are not having a good show right there. Well, believe this round might change it all. Maybe a favorable outcome for their economy per se. It's going to be quite crucial to watch that, but let's see. Clearly this break, I think the jet is back online and we will be getting into action. And yep, we see a good enough buy, nearly a full buy by the defenders. But Noob just is like, nope, let's go for half shields on a Vandal. Let's see how does it go. We could see a push immediately. Ooh, a little bit of presence shown at B. Could they be repeating what they did in round 1? Super this time realizing that, okay, like somebody could be there. He's going to take a off angle and he gets the pick as well. The gun busts on the play. Dead Bunny gets another. Dead Bunny gets 2. And clearly the spike is next to, how do I put it? It is next
Last
to the
player standing.
turret. But I am nerfed is playing completely against the wave of line. They don't know that he's there. This could be beneficial. He sees one. He has to get the pick, and yes, he does. And that's that. And clearly, he's all alone. And then it could be said, oh yeah, I am nerfed. Was nerfed by his teammates, but there's that. A bit of misunderstanding and a bit of aggression in the early that did backfire, but did I just see the new skin? Nice. Somebody has a lock-in skin. My oh my, people are just going crazy for these skins, aren't they? But yeah, getting back into the game, you can clearly see like Sova's dart into mid is just giving a little bit of presence, like figuring out if anybody's even there, like trying to push to B. The dart gets broken, they're like, okay, wait, somebody's here. They're just playing at A, sometimes he's playing at C, but you don't see him at B, and you can see that a full push could be coming, but a little bit of garage that could be seen made at A. IMNF gets one pick and immediately a bit of presence has been shown. War Dogs do the rotation, but not as much because Reina is just there dealing with the noise that has been causing garage, detecting that okay, there could be some presence over here. A flash comes into play, the Fate Roller comes, doesn't detect him as well. But KJ is still holding on to him. Meanwhile, the other 2 players have rotated in. Needs gets an honor. France has to do something or the other. He's just trying. Does he get one? Yes, he does. He gets the first pick as well.
C.
His team is super like that. The other. A bit of a whiff. Mavi with the third. With the second kill of this game. And already Super Fans versus Super L. Sorry. It's all for Super L for the taking. Beautiful.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
But no.
Spike down.
That just
C.
couldn't work in a favor. A beautiful round by Super L to make sure that his team does get the round. And they come back to a 2-2. Clearly you can see patience was the key here because even though there was a lot of, how do I put, a lot of presence that was shown at A and the rotation was immediately done, I think so the War Dogs are now catching along that, hey look, rotations are kind of common over here, so we have to keep an eye for that as well. Surprisingly, you can clearly see that Jet is just waiting for that push. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going at B. Clearly see the cross arrows, how they're working. So, Mavi just sees one, gets the pick, and it's like, yep, there is no backstab. Mavi didn't push for the backstab. I don't think the Fade Orb just worked in the favor, and the defenders have full control of a little bit of all sorts here and there, just popping around. The Spike is still in control of the attackers, so if they just get an off pick, he's trying. They know where he is.
Last
Meanwhile,
player standing.
the Omen
Spike
is all
down.
alone. He sees, and Supal gets his third kill for the round. And Supal can be showing a lot of his presence can be seen because he is making sure that while the team plays a bit of a hyper-aggressive formation, he will tend to sit back, or if they're playing a bit more passive, he tends to attack. And these form of rotations which are there, these forms of map control which is needed, the basics is right there in front of your eyes to understand it. If you are playing a game of Valorant, right now I believe the Killjoy has gone down, but getting back to this round as well, like the previous round, you could see that the attackers had an idea, like, hey, look, we'll go to B. But guess what? Because Killjoy just trying to get the ult top, farming it, didn't work in their favor. The off shot from Mavi comes in, takes him out, and that was that. Like, there's nothing more that he could do about it. And once that's done, your team is in a disadvantage. You lose your sentinel, you lose the backstab, or like an alarm for your backstab, as well as you also lose just another body, another player to play on, or even as crucial as it gets, a turret. How important it is as a util. I believe the KJ is back, and he's just having a look at all the other players if they are ready to go. Okay. I believe they're given the call, but I think so they're just waiting along to just see what is happening actually. Both the teams quite, how to put it, in quite a, not. While the break goes on, we can still look at the scorecard because right now you can clearly see the attackers and the defenders are getting close. Super L and Hades are just trying to get close to each other. They're both on 6 kills, both on 1 assist. The deaths are bit different, but I think so the matter of fact that's going to play a huge role over here is the AWP, which is on Manu's hand. Because if they don't suspect that the AWP is an A main, it is going to backfire. So let's see what happens over here. Other thing to notice over here is, right before we get into the action, is the attackers have 3 ultimates to their name. There were 3 ultimates this round. So they want to make sure that they are quite, how to put it, prolific with it. They could be using it this round, so let's see what happens. And we are back. And we clearly were having a bit of technical difficulty right there. But let's get to it. It's this 8th round of this game. We clearly see the AWP is not where the attackers are, and this could be beneficial. Then Bundy is just holding that angle. He's here in the footsteps like, hey, somebody could be there. They don't detect him. They see one. First, that comes in. Oh, the gem got
C.
And it is backfired
One enemy remaining.
immediately. This is not going to favor the attackers, and that is quite crucial. The jet dash, that you can see over there, was trying to be a bit of a nuisance, but just not effective. Ted Bundy was quite effective and quite crucial over there for his teammate. So yeah, there's that. But if you look at it, the attack, because the rotation was there. Or how would I put it?
Turret out.
Because the rotation of the AWP which was there, they didn't realize that there would be any form of presence. So now the attacker's like, hey, wait, we can do this again. And they'd be trying just that. And guess what? Ted Bundy already gets one, but goes down. He has been traded, and now there's nobody on site. This could be advantageous for
Alarm bot out.
the attackers. Demon is going for the plant. He hears a bit of noise. He hesitates before putting the plant down. IMNOF gets another.
Down.
Blue got out, and that is just gonna be that. The defenders with a handicap of 1. Let's see what happens. The ultimate comes down. The lockdown is simply not going to push them back. But Manvi getting his pick. He knows that he has to go into the side corner. He gets another. Yes, dash away, but will he get detained? No, but guess what? The attackers do get detained. It wasn't worth it. And the defuse comes into play. Do they try to defuse? There's been half defuse. Manvi with his 3rd kill already. All alone. He gets one. He's trying to delay it. So he was all alone, but guess what? He just flushes his round for his team. And yep, that was an incredible. See, I mean, over here, one thing was patience, which was needed from Hades. He clearly showed it for this team. While after the plant, he decided that instead of like aggressing or going into the zone or into the side just to get that one pick in a earlier time, he's like, nope, I'll wait for the post plant to take it. Like post plan to be there, figure it out, and see it. But yeah, it's kind of questioning as well to see like why did the SKOAR not go for the why did he not stick the plan? Because one of the teammates was detained as well. Like one of the attackers was like held back. The ultimate got to him. And now the SKOAR comes in. Do not break the dart, and it already detects 2 in mid. And this could be crucial. Or was this a slight technique to be like, hey, we could be attacking here? Meanwhile, Man with another kill. Super gets another. Oh my god, Manvi on the AWP is incredible to watch because he's just making sure that he's getting every single bit of due to their but Demon Lord's like, no, not
One
today.
enemy remaining.
The AWP goes down, but Ted Bundy is just there to recover the AWP as well. Ted Bundy gets another, and that is 5-3 to the defenders. A bit of aggression which was needed, which was shown by Ted Bundy. Like you can see, like Manvi was just like, yep, I want to AWP and I want to just help my teammate out. He gets one pick. He tries to rotate to B, but then it goes against him, and there's that. Kind of interesting. I thought for a second we are going to see like the AWP on KJ, but we don't. And then we've come to a situation where the economy is so much in the favor, or not so much, quite in the favor of the defenders. Warlords are just trying to breeze it through. Let's see if this idea of rotation is coming to play. They know that they are on a save, so how do they go? Either they go a 5-man side, but 10 berries. Hungry, he's smelling blood. He sees one, he gets one, and he rotates back immediately. Surprising that he is not being healed right now, but he doesn't know that somebody's on the left. He hears a footstep. Kind of interesting. Oh my god, that is a form of light that he's seen. He gets healed, gets overhealed, and that's a flawless round by his team. 6-3 to the defenders. Oh god, could we be in for a match? Because you can see clearly the attackers in the first few rounds had the momentum to themselves, but I bet that tech pause might have just delayed them. I think there's a little bit of warm-up that would be needed for these two teams. But clearly looking into it, you can see that there is a form of a game plan from the defenders. It's like we can give them a little bit of control on one side, but on the others we take as much as we can. Like right now you can see like they've got 2 stack in A, nobody at B for now, like no utility either in B. But they're just going to ensure, put some util in Garage and get something. But Hades, seeing the peeking SKOAR gets one. I don't know if Jackson's just going to see that he gets detected and now he has to teleport away. The Prowler does detect him, he is running, he's trying to get some picks. The Jet doesn't see him, the Jet gets him. Now a bit of vengeance. But Noob over there helping out his teammate.
Last player standing.
Newton gets one. He's all on the op, all alone, and Mami couldn't do anything after that. After the op, the attackers get this round. A good clutch round where you could see that the attackers were like, you know what, we'll just show a little bit of aggression. They saw that the defense were peaking a bit aggressively at A, farming the L top, and they're like, you know what, this time we're going to attack them, and that's what Haiti does. Get Super L, takes out the immediate impact player, and now you can see the defenders have taken a timeout. Now, why you might wonder they have taken a timeout? The simple answer is momentum. It is momentum. It is just that, okay, you won a round, we're just going to slow it down. We know that we can win, but we're just going to slow it down, get into the play, like get into the mental of the characters. Because at the end of the day, more than it being a game of aim and understanding, it's also a game of like your mind, how crucial your aim is or how crucial you are feeling at that moment. If you're not feeling good, the chance of you playing well is very low. But at the same time, the chances of you playing really well is very high with a good mental and good understanding of the game or being in a good mood. But clearly you can see over here that Hades and Super L are not letting go of each other. Clearly both have got 7 deaths, 10 kills. The ACS could be quite close to each other, to be honest. The defenders are ready. They're waiting for it, just figuring it out. The time keeps ticking down. We've got 2 more rounds of War Dogs on defense while Diego El Matador out on attack. Can they show a little bit of that pitbull energy that we can see from a normal El Matador? So yep, the server that comes into play, they already detect some players and like, yep, they're just gonna smoke it. Now because Omen smokes do come back with time, it is quite crucial that it will be very much helpful to like put the first smoke down and just figure it out. And similarly, you can see that same battle that has been done in Garage. Omen versus Omen. Smokes after smokes. Blinds after blinds. Paranoia after paranoia. But Hades here is taking a bit more of a cautious view.
Enemy down.
Super L. Oh my god. Seeing one gets a pick on the Phantom. A headshot and nothing more can be added to that. And clearly sensing a rotation. Killjoy doesn't see him. He's a bit low. Newton gets one. 2 gone. Newton gets another, and that could be clutch on 17 HP. Can he do something with solo? The defenders are 1 man down. The L comes into play. He gets one. He detects another. He sees another. That's the last pick. No.
One enemy
Mavi just comes right there, and that is that. The spike had been planted, but it just wasn't there. The needful which was there. The server ult coming into play just disrupted everything for the post plant. Got a player, tag 2, and left the attackers wandering for comfort. 7-4 to the defense. One thing to notice here was Super L. You can clearly see that Super L is playing like an IGL over here. He gets the pick at B, doesn't aggress further. Instead, he just comes back. He's like, okay, what is happening? Sees that there's more of a attacking presence at A, and like, yep, we are going to rotate. And now this leaves confusion in the mind of the attackers. Like, where do we attack? On A, we know that they were really strong. On B, we can see they're really strong. But guess what? Now the defenders are just going to try something cheeky over here because they've left A completely free.
Get out of my
I believe
way.
you can see a player just aggressing in. Will he be caught? No! Ted Bundy comes with the first pick, and clearly I am nervous. Like, nope, you just get 1 pick for the day. I'm going to trade you out. Each team are taking number of players right now.
Bring them down.
Using the Fate Prowler to get any form of angle. Trying to detect the Sova, doesn't detect the Sova. The Fate is playing on the side, meanwhile Heaven is going... Sorry, Omen is going Heaven. Trying to test it works. The one thing to notice is they saw that there could be a form of rotation, but that rotation
Spike down.
is unavoidable. Like, Hex didn't even go for the plant, and that is going to go against his own team. But the attacker still joins here. They can now get a touch, get a pick, and push back. So the ultimate has been destroyed, and that leaves a 1v1. Mavi is low. They know where he is. Does he feel like rotating or waiting for the spike to be down? Because if the spike is being planted, he does have the passive ability of Jet to just jump down and breeze through. Meanwhile, Hades is just waiting for him. He doesn't want to plant. He doesn't want to play on the post plant. He wants to get the pick as fast as possible.
30 seconds left.
But both players are playing very attentively, very cautiously. Hades needs to keep in mind that he's got only 25 seconds left, 24. And the plant comes into play. Do we see a player like Jet just jumping down? No. He's just going a bit slow. It's all about the timing, and the timing just doesn't go in the favor of Mavi. And that's that. Katie wins this round.
Switching sides.
It is 8-5 now. El Matador on attack tried their level best. But now we've got War Dogs on attack. And this is where it gets crucial. Could we see Diego El Matador just try to show like how important their two duelist comp is? While both teams do have nearly a mirror matchup, the only difference being in the initiator. You can clearly see over here that the Fade ult, I'm not so sure if I saw it this game. If I saw it being used this game, because the Sova ult was, but the Fade ult made you get a bit of present by Rex. But it still confuses me last round to notice. One thing, if you're a player who's noticing this, is if you have the spike planted. Because if you notice one thing, that they played so slowly that they went to the last 30 seconds. If you're dealing the game so much, obviously that's something you can keep in mind of. And now it's a full push at A. Do they even detect that anybody's there? Will they be going for the AWP first? No, they'd rather go for the Super role. Super L is just trying to be like helpful for his teammate as an initiator. Trying to scan somebody and nobody's there. Hades gets one, Nerve gets another, and that's going to be strong first territory right there. A bit of a whiff, Mavi gets two, and immediately they might be asking the plant. But Nerve is low, but he's trying to get the pick, but he goes down to Noob.
Spike planted.
And Demon Lord is all alone, gets one. We clearly see that KJ is low, and so is Super L. Both players are really tagged up.
One enemy remaining.
Demon gets another. He has to play this very cautiously. The turret is right there. Playing with the turret. Does he get him? And yes, he does. That was an incredible clutch round by the defense by Demon's Slayer. Demon Lord, sorry. Demon's Lord.
Clutch.
Okay. On 17 HP. And that is how you play on defense. You can clearly see that he waited for his turret to come out, put the turret down, confuse the attacker, be like, wait, what do I kill first? Because the turret will take your health away. And it takes a lot of health if you don't shoot it down. And instead, they didn't take they took the turret down, but he lost his wife in the process. And that's that. 7-6. Could we see a comeback coming? This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted to see. This is how Valorant should be. It should be this close, enticing game between two teams trying on different strategies.
Eyes up.
Super L realizing that he has to come up clutch. Already getting ready to get a bit of clutch control.
Area.
Did he get a pick? No, he gets shot. But the player very low. Jedman is just pushing in, trying to get a pick. But no, he doesn't. Oh my god, Jedman on 2 HP. Could this 2 HP be like the make or break for Steve? Jedman gets one.
Spike down. C.
Jedman gets another.
One enemy remaining.
Super gets the third, and now they're just like, yep, get a plant. Get a plant now. We want it. I am Nerf is all alone. Can we see a similar clutch idea? Nerf gets one. Does he get another? No, he doesn't. Mavi gets him, and it's 8-6 to the attackers. A beautiful round on the eco. You could clearly see what they were going for. Dead Bundy being a bit risky, a little bit risky with the aggression, but maybe it just works in their favor. But here you can notice, if you're playing on such a map like on a map like Haven, you can see like a character like I am Nerf. Even though on Omen, it takes a lot of time to rotate all the way from one side, one corner of the map to another, and that is what was expected and needed from him, but was just a bit slow. And there's that. You can see Super L is already hungry for his ult. He wants that ult so to shoot him. He takes the Spectre out, goes into the site, he's aggressing in, telling his teammate, hey, just put the smoke.
Standing ahead.
But the offense do that for him. Does he go for the orb? They know that somebody is there. Only fan Mavi gets one. Putin gets another on the... They didn't see shot, and that is simply backfire. Super L has to be very cautious. He can get a collapse. He sees one. He gets one, but he doesn't know another's there. The reload comes in and it goes backfire. Hades on the Phantom just gets him. Hades now knowing that he is low. He has to get one kill and he has to heal himself.
Spike planted.
If he touches them. No, he doesn't. Just gets him. 9-6 to the attackers. Hades over there had an opportunity to heal himself, but I believe he tried to, but he was shot down as well. So that led him to be on very low HP. I believe it's only in some players like Demon's Lord, who have the ability to catch on such low HP.
Turret out.
We clearly are getting into the next round, and we're clearly just watching, seeing what is happening right now. Because first here, the attack comes in. And it seems like a full push, but Demon's Lord is not being caught. But does he get him? Yes! He's trying to be a little bit sneaky, a little bit to be like, hey, I'm in the unknown, but that backfires immediately, and I'm not like trying to get some form of her, but he has his ultimate as well, which he has to keep in mind. The Prowler immediately detecting one, gets him, and that's backfired. You know, Tess is pushing it. He's trying to help the team out. He's like, no,
enemy remaining.
on the defense, just trying to get this down. Bhutan is all alone.
Destroyed.
Noob is just trying, delaying. Bhutan is just like, I want it. But Hades gets him, and that is that. 3k for Hades, and Hades is just coming in clutch for his team. You can see the amount of kills that he has, that he is not one to give up. He is not one to be like, even though we are few rounds down, we are not going to give up. We want to play every single round like it's the first one, or it's one where we are winning. And that's what we want to see. A good round by both teams. But now having a look at the economy of each team, you can see like it's a form of a broken by in the side of the defenders. You can see a bit of bulldogs, and you can see half shields, whereas on the attackers as well, you see half shields as well as phantoms and vandals. Do let me know what guns do you prefer. Do you prefer a vandal or do you prefer a phantom right now in the current meta of the game? And we are onwards and upwards. You can see that on C there is something tricky which has been done. The defenders have nobody on side. Rather, they have put more presence on garage. And will that be caught? Will that be seen? If that gets broken, ooh, the nanostorm, while knowing it was there, has backfired to Noob. Where is Noob going? Noob decided to go away, and Demon Lord at the same time gets the pick. And that is that. Super L is not there. Will the team be able to get another round to be able to clutch it with the help of without the help of Super L? Ted Bundy already smelling like, hey, it is my round. I can get it. Meanwhile, Demon's Lord is just like, okay, I don't know what is happening. Meanwhile, the rotation is coming into play. And I believe that rotation could backfire if they get the pick over here. But do they notice that there's a rotation coming? Yes, they do. And I believe that they should rotate right away. But they should be knowing that there's somebody else. This rotation could be harmful. Iron Nerf gets one. Iron Nerf gets two.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Guess what? The rotation has now simply backfired. It was going all in their favor until Iron Nerf was
30
like,
seconds left.
not today. And so now it's all left to Noob. They know where he is. Will this... Oh my god. If he tries to get through, does he get the jet? Yes, he does get the jet, but it's a 40 second. Like, he has to go and plant. Which side does he go to? Does he go to... The gun is out. He doesn't get the pick. And the plant is not done. 9-8 to the defenders. Another bit of comeback. A lot of guns have been lost. A lot of players have lost their weapons as well. The defenders were on a much more economically deprived buy. And now could this come in favor of them to get the attack? To, how do I put it? To in short, get the advantage, get the comeback, get the needful run that they need. But on the other hand, you realize something. Every single player on the attack has an ultimate. Every single one of them. We could see a player like Mavi taking the blades, going for a ride and trying to get as many picks as he can. And that's what he plans to do. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going A shot, but they don't even realize that there could be a player there. There's no form of detection, no bit of utility. The SKOAR counts, but doesn't detect anybody. Oh my god, this could seem as a form of rampage. Except on the team. Oh my god. Oh no. This is not how it should have gone. This was not how it should have gone. And it has backfired massively. Now Jugs can only wait for like, hey look, I might have to give up. Two is looking at him, gets him, a flawless by the defenders. 9-9. The comeback could be on.
Show me where to go.
That round just that's so if that how do I put it? If that recon dart was a little bit tired and detected the fade, oh my god, this round played so differently. But because fade was just hiding in the corner, was left undetected. Rex was nowhere to be seen, and he gets the pick. The first pick was just left Puton to just be like, it's showtime, getting the picks as well. And now we can clearly see that Mavi is not on his ultimate, but he can get a bigger buy because he played on his blades. So the economy for him is on his favor, while his team can go for a full buy, and so will he. It's going to be crucial to see any other team, any other player also go for full buy or choose to invest for the next round, because this is a round which could be a make or break. You can clearly see by the numbers now. If, how do I put it, if War Dogs do not get this round, the next round has to be a eco, and that will be significantly tough for them to handle, because guess what? Diego El Matador will be, in a nice way, having quite the advantage to them economically, and they can go for another full buy. So let's see what do the attackers do. It is that one round which is going to be crucial for them. Whew. Kind of tough, kind of interesting. I believe all the players are having fun, and that's all that matters. Do not forget that we are our beverage partner for the day. Oh, our beverage partner for the day is Mountain Dew. Our network partner is TCS, as well as Tap Tap, like Puton does by Visa. Tap Tap, Super L goes down, and the attacker, this could not be looking good for them. But guess what? The attacker's killjoy was a fake. The rotation is coming into play. The turret isn't detecting anybody just for now. The hunt begins. Oh my god, this is gone backfired because, oh my god, because of losing cages, the turret is no more active. And I end up just helping out to see Temp Bundy goes out, and this is going to be very interesting. Just another, and they have to play on the post plan now. But how do they play? The diffuse comes into play. There's a lot of paranoia. There's nobody being protected. They leave go for the stick. He's all on. He's low as well. Putin gets him, and that is 10-9 to the defenders. And this game could be going one-sided right now, in the favor of Diego El Matador. Oh my god, the comeback. There have been a lot of comebacks nowadays, if you notice one thing. Because how do I put it? It's like a clear way. How do I put it? It's a clear way to say that, oh lord, you have to deal with a lot of things. And that's what has happened. On defense, Diego El Matador are just now pulling the string. They're like, okay, you're going to get that out. And you can clearly see this by the buy on each team. Super L gets one, but Mavi goes down, and clearly leaving in a very tough situation. The Fade horn coming to play. Super L gets another. The angle, they do not catch him. The off shot. Cherry just running away. He has to help the team out to plant, and that's what's going to happen. This is not gone the favor for the defenders either. But Puton is like, no, I am getting my off shot today. Will they detect? No, they won't detect. They don't know where Hades is. Demon's Lord is all by his side. That's a beautiful bit of rotation. Could be seen by Hades. Not detecting anybody. Ted Bundy gets one. But guess what? He gets another. And that is at 10-10. Oh god, this game doesn't seem to end, does it? We are already 20 rounds in. But that is what we want. We want a very enticing game per se. To be honest, we can just look at the kills right now, because per se that is what is kind of, put it, the standoff. Because right now you can clearly see in the team of War Dogs, 3 players are on 17, 2 of them are on 12, whereas on the side of Diego El Matador, you can see 2 players are on 19, the others on 16, and the lowest one is on 9. A rush peak that has already been done by Super L, and now they're going for the plant. They want to rush instead. Bundy just holding him down. Funeral comes into play, gets detected. Hades gets one, and that leaves us to a very tough situation in the favor of the attackers. And Hades has put the Empress out. Just trying to be able to heal himself up. Only fans are taking a very unorthodox angle. They do not detect him rushing into play, but that has gone at a very perfect time. Puton with the... Oh my god. They know where it is. It is a Mavi situation. Mavi gets one, Puton gets another, but that is that. Mavi helps the first team. It is 11 to the attackers. Here the crowds go crazy, and that's what we want. This round is just going to be incredible, because firstly you could see, like in the previous round to this, they all wanted to plant into, how do I put, plant into B. And the same thing is happening over there. And now the attacker's like, you know what, we're getting success at B. Let's just go B. Let's just go B. Let's just go B. and that leaves the defenders now questioning: should we put a bit more turret, put more util at B to stop the push? Because there isn't much util. It's only Jets are waiting there. A player like Marvij are waiting there, figuring things out. Like, hey, what can be done? Marvi has taken a very aggressive angle, trying to help out his team because Bundy just goes down, and that gun is now in the favor of Puton. Manvi is just there. Only fan Marvi gets what goes down. Goes down, and this leaves to be quite a situation. And the rotation is clearly coming to it. Look at the players are rotating back. They're just trying to get like, okay, we have lost control of A shot. What do we do? Super detecting like Omen could be here. Does he see it? Does he know it? Does he get it? Yes, he does. And now the rotation could be coming back to A. Or what are they planning to do? Are they planning to get like these solo picks which are there? Puton meanwhile has just taken full control of A site and like, nope, I'm not moving away. Meanwhile, you can see that Bundy's are holding his hold towards Garage, but I think so we're going to see the duel of the game that we wanted to see. They're going back to B. They find another success there, and that's what's happening. Just gets one, Super gets another, and from a 4v3 we're going to
one enemy remaining.
Puton, you did? Oh my god, this is for the ace, and he gets the ace. Oh lord, Puton has just come in clutch for his team, telling them, nope, not today. They're going to overtime, and it seems like that. And guess what? Puton is just not giving up. He's like, I am not giving up. No chance am I ever going to allow y'all to allow this to happen. A one-man round carry by Puton, and now I believe he's surprisingly, I'm surprised he's not choosing to go on the off, because I believe that would be more beneficial, but I believe he is much more comfortable with the Phantom. And this time having a bit more presence between A and B, because they don't see any form of attack that will take place at C. The defenders are nearly planning to stack B, which they have.
Get out of my way!
And a bit of wall bangable shot that have been seen over here. The SKOAR that comes along, nobody gets protected, and they're like, yep. And this time a bit more utility, but the stun comes in, the feed orb as well. This bit of rotation could be very much helpful because now they're going to go to C. They see the nanostorm being defected, the alarm bot getting into play. A lot of health that have been lost by Ted Bundy without even realizing it. Oh my god, that could have just backfired for his own team. I am no if he might get Super L, and that puts them in a very uncomfortable situation. OnlyFans in return gets away, Demon Lord. OnlyFans gets 2. Man V, damn. Holding its clutch for
Last player standing.
Ted Bundy and Jugs get another, and the defenders trying, Rex trying, some way they're trying, just figuring it out. One gets detected. They are being Monmi on the attack. Monmi goes down. They're asking out, get this down. The talent goes down as well. They will be playing on the post plan. This is going to be crucial. Trade Prowler just to see a bit of activity that's there. The Storm Grenade comes in. Okay, that smoke was quite an interesting one because they're trying to jiggle peek it, but I believe Rex has been told to save his gun because that will be the most crucial, because they will need it next round. And that is what's gonna happen. You save the Vandal for the next round, which is the match point.
Match point.
Match point to the attackers. Warlords have been incredible this game. While it has been actually a very close game by both teams. You can see like Puton with that ace has become the one with the highest skills in this game. And to be honest, is in contention for the MVP. But on the other hand, we can clearly see that the attack has begun. And we clearly see that it is going to be something which is going to be very much interesting to watch. The attack is in play, and we are going. I believe they play on the post plan, which is quite an interesting move. We've not seen them play on the Empress has come out, and Ted Bundy is like, yes, I'm going to get a fix. But the SKOAR gets one, detects one, and now I believe we will see the shower of ultimates as many as we can. Hades realizing that he has to go and support his team is now pushing in. Meanwhile, Bundy is just like waiting there. Like Ted Bundy, like yep. But the defenders. Will they get the kill? Will they get the lockdown? Yes, the lockdown goes down. And Navi
enemy remaining.
Oh my god! Being incredibly clutch for his team, and that is
Attackers win.
Winners, Warlord. Oh my god, that has been incredible to watch. Well done to you, Warlords, because that was an incredible game. Simply said, like, what more do you want to add? Because that's what we wanted to see. We just wanted to see good, crispy gameplay, and that's what we get. Incredible stuff. Well done to Diego El Matador, by the way. That was a very close game. It ended 13-11. You could feel like they were making the comeback, but just little by little, doesn't go in their favor. And yeah, there's that. I mean, going back to it, this has been an incredible round. I mean, if you look, however, if you simply look at the game and you look at the stats of the game, it is kind of crucial to see like how important they played. Because to be honest, what can be said is like if you go to the scorecard right away, you can see like the players. It is, in short, it's as simple as that. It's like a one-man army over here, and that is Manvi. Manvi was incredible. That last round getting a 3-click as well, clutching it for their team, as well as getting 4 first bloods. Especially with Ted Bundy, you can see that Ted Bundy and him both have got 4. Whereas even Hades, so it was a very close game between the duelists. Like, okay, who's going to get more first bloods? And that is more effective. You can even see that from the assists as well, getting 8 assists. Super L, on the other hand, was incredible. You could see that on defense, he was making sure that the IGL role is his, making sure like when he needs to be aggressive, he does, and when needful, he can rotate as well. Another player to keep in mind is their Omen, because my oh my, getting 15 kills and 9 assists while being on smokes, while trying to help to like plant the spike. You can clearly see like he was one of the main planters alongside with the Killjoy. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could clearly look, I think so one place where we have to keep in mind is like the opponents as well, because a player like Rex, you could see like the difference between him and Super L as an initiator could be clearly seen. Whereas you get more assists, but the kills is what was needed. You need to be there while planting and getting even first bloods at sometimes, being at those cheeky angles. But yeah, I mean, if you're being honest, there is nothing more to add, because congratulations, Warlords, because you all are the winners. It's as simple as that. You'll all be going away with 5,000 rupees today. So congratulations. And yeah, I believe the MVP is going to be OnlyFans Manu, because that last round was incredible, as well as just being there. And close call, a shout out to Puton, who tried his level best to make sure that he gets it with the ace. But there's that. Before we end, I would like to also thank our sponsors. We've got our beverage partners in Mountain Dew. Well, right here. We have TP-Link, who are also helping me out with my internet today, with their high-speed internet, as well as TapTap by Visa. Now, before I sign off, I would also like to inform that the MVP of the game does also get a C80 TP-Link router as well. And yeah, I mean, I believe there's nothing more to add for this game. So yeah, thank you very much. Hope to see y'all in the next tournament. And to the people in the arena, I hope you'll enjoy this game. I hope you'll enjoy this event as a whole. And yeah, can't wait to see you again. So yeah, until then, take care, be safe, and sayonara. Bye-bye.
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।